Testing, testing. You guys hear me? Okay, looks like the initial balance has been set on the markets. It's rejecting right off this yellow line where I have. I do like it for a short, but we'll give it some time and see what the market wants to do. I went into just one trade. Lost 56 bucks earlier. Actually, I think I did 2 trades. It was just a winner and a loser. This account still sitting pretty much at break even. And what else? We got our Apex accounts. I have some PA accounts right here. I haven't made a trade on them just yet. Just trying to take care of a couple other things. How's everyone doing? All right, so the level I'm going to be looking at and just seeing how it interacts with is pretty much where it's at right now, 18,667. Let's see if we can break above this level and come back and back test. If we come up, back test it, we can get into a long. Or if we show rejection here, reject, make a double top on it, then we'll play down to the downside. It does look like it's like a point of interest right there. All right, breaking up above. Oh, I need to pay some marketing people. Thanks. I'm gonna put a poll up. Are you guys red or green today? All right, we're getting a little bit of a break above. I'm gonna come back and try to get a back testing. Then we'll try to enter right where my arrow is pointing. Or at least I'll try it. We'll give it some time. Coming back down. I'm gonna put an order. Let's just limit buy. Do 2 contracts. 18,667. We'll see if we can get a fill here. Alright, we're coming back down to back tests. Have our buy order. I have my buy order sitting at 18,667. I'll probably risk maybe 250 bucks on this trade. There we go. Wick down pretty quickly to fill that. Up 100. I'll probably take profit pretty quickly. Yeah. Took profit at 150 bucks. Hold on, I'm sending some stuff out. But it pretty much hit us. The 9 EMA was sitting right at the level. Nice little quick entry. In and out. I don't want to get caught if they decide to just push us down below and head down to VWAP and all that. Oh yeah, it looks like we're getting down below. Breaking down below the 9. We have VWAP down here. I do like a buy at VWAP. Set another buy order here. It's going to be around 18,651 or so. Man, those are some long wicks on these candles. So, gotta be careful. Man, I got a lot of stuff running on my computer. Coming back up to that little point of interest is going to be around 18,667. I might remove my order. If we get rejection here, we may just start just waterfalling back down to the lows. We have the lows sitting here at 18,620. There's rejection off here, and if it's an aggressive move down to VWAP, I may change my bias to short. Looks like we may have to change to short. Not yet. Just wait. Still just chopping around this area. Yeah, it looks like we're going to bounce to the upside. We found support here right at the MA 200. May be interested at buying just a quick scalp right at the 9 EMA again. I'm going to do just one contract right here, 18666 again. Pretty much the exact same trade. Move my stop loss right below these wicks right here, risking $95. We're not really moving too much to make a lot of money right now. So we're just trading the chop. We'll see if we can get something out of this. If we can break the highs, that'd be nice. Showing a little bit of support right at our entry. I'm going to move my stop loss a little bit tighter. And we'll just see what happens. I'm going to risk $60. It'll bring me back to break even. At least I get a chance to trade a break of the highs. Not too much movement. The market's actually pretty slow. It's Friday, so I guess everyone's just out. They're probably watching golf. May have to keep our trades a little bit tighter if it's not moving that much. This trade's good. It's up about $50-$60. I'm gonna move my stop to break even. So actually just $5, at least we get the commissions back. Could take profit now at $65-$70, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of wiggle room. Up $100. That's bad. I'm gonna just move it to like $20 and take profit. It's still curling up. It's looking a little bullish now. We can break this little consolidation area. We'll go ahead and take it off. So 2 trades, about 100, 65 to $100 each trade so far. It adds up, these little base hits. Not going too heavy as the market is just chopping. We have our funded accounts. I actually funded 3 of them now. I'll probably start trading on Monday. We have 2 here. These, one of them got funded, the other 2 I blew them. But not too bad. I think I spent about $140 total to get 3 funded accounts so far. And I think maybe I'll stop at 5. We'll just start with 5 funded accounts and start trading those. Trade it really safe, similar to what we're doing now. Tight stop losses, taking profit at like $100, $200. but you multiply that across 4 or 5 accounts and it's a bunch of money. Green for now. Hey, that entry was perfect, right? We entered right around 667. We're up about 5 points. About 20 ticks, so 100 bucks. It also gave you the opportunity to play this breakout. It looks like we want to break to the highs of the session. Patrick says, I'm gonna go get these. Patrick, you went to Vegas, right? And we met at the Cosmo? If it's the same person I'm thinking of. Yep. Looks like we're gonna break to the upside, so our entry would have been perfect. I had an entry pretty much right here to go long. Got stopped out. Well, made profit. I think we got stopped out for like 60 bucks on one. Should have just held it. Just got back from Vegas. I'm actually going in 10 days on the 27th. We got some comps to Mandalay Bay, so I'm gonna take the kids, and they have like a wave pool, lazy river, a beach, all sorts of stuff. Probably go for like 3 or 4 days. It's pretty much a free trip because they're giving me enough comps to pay for all our plane tickets. So hopefully I can make some money on there. Even if I don't, it's fine. All right, still showing a little bit of rejection here. If we come back down to this little 18,667 area, we may look to go long. Actually, I may prefer to get in long around VWAP. Not around VWAP, around the 200. Looks a little pushy. Some breakout traders are going to start trading it to the upside. Morning's highs are sitting around 18,686. Yesterday's high at. We still got a lot of room to the upside if we can break up. We hit 18,760, pretty much 100 points above where we're at yesterday. 18,667. It's this new indicator that I got. It's actually on my little Tradevate. It's the initial balance, pretty much the first hour that the market's open, from 8:30 to 9:30. Show ya. It measures the high and the low from when market opens for the first hour. That's 9:30 to, it's supposed to be 8:30. But yeah, we pretty much hit a low right here and hit a high around market open, and at 9:30 it came right back up to it. And it seems like these levels, the low and high, the markets tend to trade around those areas. So I had this one is actually an indicator. It set the levels for me. And this is gonna stay throughout the whole session. From the first hour of trading, it sets it and then it just stays there. And on my Topstep charts, I just sort of matched it. And it does seem like the market is interested in this area. If we reject down below it, we may work on down to the lows again. But I did backtest the IB yesterday, and it did respect those levels too. And when we broke down below, it was pretty nasty. So we'll just keep this indicator on the screen for the next couple of sessions that we trade, and we just keep track of it. Are coming back down. I'm gonna be calling these IB, which is the yellow lines. It's gonna be the initial balance of the markets. So it's a high, IBH. I know it's really tiny on your charts. And then there's gonna be a low. So the low is at 18,620, the high is at 18,667. And like the middle point is gonna be around 644. We are getting rejection at the 9 EMA, so we could come back down to VWAP area. Maybe a nice little swift move down. But we'll see how it interacts here at 6 at the IB. Morning. How are you doing on your accounts, Ruben? We're getting that rejection here. So right at IB, you see the larger candles come in, a little bit more volatile. If you get rejection, I'm thinking we come down, maybe to VWAP. Getting a little bit of support here at 200. We'll see. Is that a doji sitting on a 200? You mean back here? This guy? Look at that bounce. Yeah, still just chopping. A little bit of buyer stepped in right there. Green one in front of. Green candle with a wick down to 200. Green one in front of the green one. I'd have to see. Yeah, this one. That's a nasty wick. This one, one of these candles I went long and it wicked me out. Looking bearish, but they bought that right back up right here. If I was thinking about going short, it would have just wicked me out. Look at that. So it looks like they were just hitting some stop losses with this green candle. It should push us down, possibly to the VWAP. So at least we're sort of right, except that I would have been faked out. Actually, we were talking about going short off of the 9 EMA rejection, but it would have wicked me out, and then it continues down. Market has a way of doing that to us, right? We're back at the 200. It's just sort of using that as a temporary support. On the 4 hour for NQ, is that a double bottom? Honestly, I've been like so short-term minded. I haven't even looked at the 4 hour charts. All I see is we had a couple weeks of crazy run up. We broke all-time highs, it looks like, yeah. All-time highs before was here at 18,710. Looks like that's acting as some sort of level over here on the right. 18,600 looks like a point of interest. As far as double bottom, I'm not too sure. This looks like we're consolidating around here now. Went up really high, came down, and just moving sideways here. What ticker symbol? This is NQ. It's the Nasdaq. I can't get it to show on your screen, sorry. So we're getting a little bit of rejection at the 9 here. We're gonna lean a little bit more short. We do have the 50. It crossed over VWAP. We have a couple like conflicting indicators. The 9 is pointing down. The 50 is pointing up. So it's just gonna consolidate and get a little bit tighter. What's up? Hey Skaggy. Good seeing you. We're leaning short right now for the short term. Probably short down the VWAP, which is that yellow line on your screen. So far the bias that we've been having is good. We're thinking long right here. And then we're thinking short. So we're just trying to predict these little waves that the market's making. I'm gonna change my candle color. That looks a little cool. We're sitting at the MA 200. MA 50 is sloping upwards and the 9 is going down. This shows in the midterm we've been on a uptrend. Short term we're sort of going down, just sort of coming together here. The scalping indicator. Alex, you have way too many screen names. All right, the short bias is playing out. We're thinking down to possibly VWAP. You're getting a little bit of rejection here at this yellow line right up here. It's initial balance high, which is the high set from the first hour of market open. And this is the first hour of market open. It's the low that was set. I'll go ahead and lock that because I deleted it accidentally earlier. But we're getting rejection off of this. Had a little break above, double top. Now we're coming down. If we come over here, back to it, we can trade it to the downside. I just deleted it again. Okay. So how are y'all doing today in the chat room? Red or green? We did a poll, 60% green. All right, we're coming down to VWAP. I think a bounce off VWAP might be in play. Hopefully we can bounce up to this high and then we can play down. Or it's just gonna waterfall down. Mike Scott is green, max profit, nice. So I only have about 28 more minutes and then my daughter wants to go fishing, so we're gonna take the boat out. It's not too windy. It's a little bit sunny outside though. She's only 4 years old and she knows how to fish already. All right, we missed that short trade. All right, if we take a look at the trading, I keep calling it trading view, but we have a midpoint here. It's gonna show you around 18,644. It's pretty much just a balance where the market is. It's the midpoint between the highs and the lows from 8:30 to 9:30 from the first hour. Breaking down below that, we're moving all the way, we're moving pretty far away from VWAP in the 200. I missed that trade. Patrick, did you catch it? Of course, we missed a big move. Look at this move. Hey, at least our analysis of the market was right. Right? We saw a double top. We saw rejection off the 9 right here. Keep getting rejected off the initial balance high. Figured it was gonna go to VWAP, and it's just shooting way past what we thought. Now we're sort of just in no man's land right here. Maybe if we come back up to this 18,644 area and set a bid to go short. But let's see what they want to do. They're gonna buy it up. It's gonna go right up to that level, isn't it? Maybe if we come up to the 9, we can go short. Or maybe the market's just trading sideways now. So we're pretty much just sideways. Had a little bit of run up, run down, maybe they're all done. So currently sitting at 3 funded accounts on Apex. I'm gonna keep funding some more evaluations until we can get maybe 5. If I'm feeling lucky, I might do 10 accounts. I'll start trading 5 of them on Monday or maybe Tuesday because I need 2 more. I could probably try to fund a couple more here. But the Apex accounts are sitting on Tradeovate and they're just waiting to be traded. I had set up the copy trader and everything. For the Apex accounts, we're just gonna shoot for maybe $200, $300 profit per day across 5 accounts. You're looking at $1,000, $1,500 in profit a day or loss per day. So we'll see. So we have this 18,644 area as a sort of a point of interest. Since we're sloping down on the 9, I think it may get rejection here. That would have been a nice quick scalp if we would have just had an order to go short there. Heading back up to 9 EMA. It's a nice little move. Looks like we're gonna just chop us back up. Right back up to VWAP, just like that. So what I'm seeing is a non-trendy day, and it's just everything's just going to the right. What's the range from 18? 677 and a 621. So Nasdaq's only moving about 50 points. Maybe if we consolidate a little bit, Monday, Tuesday, we can get like a 200-point move. We can throw some Hail Marys out there on the funded accounts and just follow behind it with our stop loss if we're on the right side of the trade. I did that one evening. I had a long out and I just left it, and then it went all the way up. I was up maybe 5K on the funded account. Then it came all the way down, and while I was sleeping, to just break even. So sad, making 5K at night, not just taking profit. All right, a little bit of rejection at VWAP. This could bring us back down to this 620 area. A short at VWAP would have been nice. Yeah, MACD's flatlining from the down curve. Yeah, everything seems pretty much sideways. If we're trading around VWAP, that means the market's just balanced today. All right, I have a meeting with my funded futures. Thing is, my funded futures, they have some beef with Topstep. I don't know why two businesses would be fighting, but the CEOs don't really like each other. Right now, I'm not going to lean long or short. I'm going to lean just to the right. Maybe right and down a little bit, you know. $ tell. We're not trading individual stocks. Actually, speaking of individuals, let's see how bad the Robinhood's doing. I do need to sell some covered calls on some shares. Down 740, pretty much around 22,000 on this account. It looks bad on the week, but over the past month it's up 11K, 3 months, 5K. Just sort of just holding these things. So here's some covered calls. I do need to roll these out on DJT. Just collecting premium slowly as we're just holding the stock. I can only make $18 a contract, 36, 54 bucks. I'll wait. We'll see if this stock can maybe trend up a little bit, then sell some covered calls on it. But this week, made $123 on this trade. AMC, I made like 2,800 on this, and then I put it into a dumb trade, which is still just, I'm just gonna hold. It is what it is. It's just house money. I bought a Tesla call. This thing costed like, how much did it cost? 2,500 on this. That was just from profits that we're making off selling some covered calls. So we'll let this run and see if Tesla can recover. I know we're still trending down on Tesla, but maybe we're basing here. This is not the best chart to show it on, but maybe we found a base. I should have bought back here at 147, but it's all just house money. This account, we only started with like $7,000. We're up 14K. So even if that call option goes to zero, we'll be okay. Look at that. So we came back down to this little midpoint here around 644, and we're bouncing up. If we get rejection off here, this would just be support, and maybe just do that and just cut up everyone's options contracts. All right, what are we thinking? Long or short? Should we just ask the magic 8 ball here? I'm 50-50. Scalping indicator says long. I sort of agree with you on this. All right, magic 8 ball. Should we go long? It says yes. It's not financial advice. It's 8 ball advice. Let's go ahead and go long right here. Actually, I want to put my buy around the 9 EMA. We're sitting right at VWAP. And we're in. Gonna set my stop loss just at 70 bucks. Keeping the trades tight, keeping our stop losses real tight. Right as we go in, the volatility kicks up and kicks me out of that trade. Entry, not the best. It was 50-50 right at VWAP. Exit was good. And since I used the Magic 8 Ball, I can just blame that. We're right back down to the lows. Actually, that's wrong. That's the midpoint, 18,644. I think we should have had a better entry. Right over here. That was a bad entry. Good exit though. Got me out before turning this account red. Still just consolidating all the indicators. The MA50, the 200, VWAP, well not VWAP, the 9 is just all trending to the right. So we're still just chopping. Okay, I need to pay the marketing team for our toy website. So I launched this toy box. HQ became some sort of wholesaler for all these vending claw machine people. I bought some claw machines for my son to start a little business, and then I jumped into the distributing side. And now we are developing some toys. It's actually doing good. We had an offer from this big website called Candy Machines. These guys had messaged me, and I just been talking back and forth with the owner of it, and they would probably consider buying out this whole business. And I have some products that I have being made. He wants those products, really. That's where the money is. If I could sell a business and within like 6 months of developing it, that'd be good. Someone wants to loan me money, $11,000 at 13% interest, or $7,000 at 8% interest. I'll take 7K. My thoughts on TUP. So Nasdaq's not really doing much yet. It does look like it's setting up to move. We're still at the 50-50 point. My stop losses are way too tight to be trading this zone. So let's look at this TUP thing. Tupperware. Tupperware just looks like some sort of Wall Street Bets meme stock, right? I'm sure there's a lot of shorts. It looks like the high was around $5. And it's just a cheap stock. So I have no thoughts on it. Man, this contract has changed 1,100%. What was that other one? FFI E. Let's look at the contracts on this. This guy's up to $3. Next week's contracts, oh, next month's contracts, they're up quite a bit. This contract had to been like a penny a couple days ago. All right, the market's getting a little bit of rejection at VWAP. So someone's offering me 7,000 and they're only charging me 500 bucks to borrow it. I guess they're hoping that we don't repay. All right, that's a nice. These sell-off candles are actually pretty nice. I do like this candle. I like this one as well. Let's lean a little bit short. Maybe come back down and make a double bottom. And pretty much just trade sideways or within this 100-point range on NQ. Citadel's shorting Tupperware, is that right? Or FF, whatever. Oh, Tupperware. Yeah, I don't want to get into this Wall Street bets thing all over again. You're just pretty much just trying to find the next stock that they're going to work on. So it might be Tupperware, but I'm sure the big money's moving on to another stock already, and then they're going to release news on it. All right, we're gonna lean bearish, head down to the 620s areas. Unless something changes, we're still just trending, not really trending, we're just going sideways. Let's draw a fib. I'm gonna do a Fibonacci, oh crap. Is that not a fib? That's a long position. It looks just like my fibs. We're sitting at the 50% retracement. So our lows from 620 up to 677, we're retracing down and we're consolidating around the 50% Fibonacci level. Which means we might just want to trade Monday. Not much going on. At least I'm pretty much even on the day. Not really getting too chopped up. Would have been up about $200, but then took a losing trade. Oh, the camera's black? What the heck? No, I have it on a different screen, so I can't even see that. Where is the Streamlabs? There, maybe I redo it. Either way, I'm about to head out to go fishing. Let's see, I got the boat charged up and everything. Reset the camera. There we go. I have my fishing shirt on, hat. Just need to put on sunblock and get the kid ready. She's only 4, but not gonna make an announcement for her to get dressed. There we go. She'll go get dressed. Well, we didn't go to the trade. I was leaning short, but it looks like they want to just push us back up. Gold futures went crazy today. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's a big move for gold. At the 4-hour chart, it is trying to break highs. That would have been a good investment. I used to own gold around 1800. It's probably better to just buy the actual gold bars. So if you're on the TikTok stream, make sure to go to the link in my bio. It's gonna bring you to our website. And then you could join the YouTube. I'm streaming live on YouTube. What you're seeing on TikTok is just half of my screen. You subscribe on YouTube and you can join the Discord down here at the bottom. But looks like the market's not really doing much today. I'm gonna be back on Monday to trade some more. And the weather is so nice out here. I think I'm gonna take my daughter fishing now. And probably not gonna trade the rest of the day. It does look like we're just chopping a little bit. I'm not wanting to just stress my eyes out and stare at the screen all day, okay? So we tried a couple trades. They were just small wins. Small wins actually add up if you don't like just do it too much. I did do it a little bit too much and got stopped out of one trade, so I'm pretty much break even for this session. Anyways, y'all have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday.